Hello, my name is Militsa. I'm a professional life and NLP master coach. I help busy professionals, both men and women, to gain clarity and guidance to move towards solutions and goals both in love and career. If you don't work on your childhood trauma, you will lose many people who loves you. How childhood trauma can separate you from the love of your life. Repeated childhood trauma exposure to traumatic events can affect the proper function of the brain and the nervous system, high risk of health behaviors. A common examples for childhood traumatic events may be neglect from a caregiver or a parent while in rare age, witnessing domestic violence and or physical abuse, bullying, community or school violence, loss of a loved one or a sudden death, or different kind of illness or sudden accidents. Witnessing dysfunctional family environment in the early years may cause us being not aware and connected with our authentic self. Also could prevent us from creating a proper healthy connections with others. Our first connection with our caregivers, in this case parents, grandparents, whoever taking care of you while you were a kid, set the stage, is a primary stage from how our life onwards will be created and what kind of intentions installed within us from that early ages. When those first connections with our caregivers creates or left within us fear, shame, confusion, and inability to trust and to depend on other person, of course, depend, I mean in a healthy way, that you can trust somebody to open to them. Unfortunately, all of those feelings, they will translate to how we communicate with other people. Most importantly, will set the stage of how our love life will be built. People who have undergone struggle with their childhood, they often find very hard to open and to allow people to enter their inner world, sharing their inner selves, feelings and emotions. People who have experienced inconsistent nurturing from their parents end up adults full with anxiety and attachment style. They're very often clingy and needy in the relationship because they're searching for that approval from their partner that they're good enough. Why? Because they didn't receive this from their parents when they were kids. They require constant assurance that they're loved. Nobody are going to leave them because they were feeling, when they were kids, they were feeling left out most of the time. How the childhood trauma can separate you from the love of your life. Your current and future experiences develop your self-worth and self-love. Notice, I'm not saying the level of trusting others, but I'm saying how you, yourself, self-love and self-trust. Your current and future experiences develop how you will deal with the mess accumulated from the years, mostly from your childhood, and how you will be prepared of owning yourself. The key to start owning yourself is to acknowledge the dysfunctional environment in which you are living. I know it's hard, 99% it's not your fault, because as I already mentioned in my previous videos, we humans, not all of us have the same start in life. Some of us were raised with one parent. Others of us, we have two parents, but they didn't love each other, or they never showed what is love. So we grew up with the mentality that family is not something important. Family is just a way to have kids and nothing else. And this is not true at all. Family should be harmony, should be love, should be emotions, should be all the feelings of warmth and kindness. Let's say that the person you love and they love you, you want to share with them a specific bond which is unbreakable. But suddenly you become unresponsible to their feelings and emotions. You start fearing intimacy. You start fearing commitment. You may start fearing to commit to this person and to open up emotionally. This leads to paranoid events in your life, such as refusing to have intimacy with this person, even though this is what you want. You want them closer to you. You love them, you're aware that you want them. All the feelings from your childhood or from your past trauma, including a past relationship with somebody else, activates the low self-esteem, the dysfunctional ideas of what family should look like, the trust issues, the doubts, whether or not this person will abandon you, will leave you, will cheat on you, the lack of confidence within yourself. Lack of confidence is a huge sign of emotional dysregulation. This part may be very difficult because at some point you desire understanding, kindness and care, but on the other side you're terrifying any form of vulnerability, like vulnerable actions. Unknowingly or without wanting the same, you create around you walls which are unbreakable for your partner. Whether they want to help you, you feel that, oh, right now they're feeling sorry about me, when in the contrary they don't feel sorry about you. They want to help you because they love you. But when you make a step back from yourself and from your emotions, your childhood trauma is activating and you start thinking, oh, they don't do the effort right now because they abandoned me, because they don't like me, because they want to cheat on me, or because they won't leave me. But you don't face your dysfunctional actions towards the love of your life, right? You don't face how you act, and you act as ghosting, you act as pretending that there is nothing wrong, you're acting that tears or emotions, they're not supposed to be speak, they're not supposed to be lived. This is something that is uninhibited zone, which in the contrary, your feelings and emotions, this is what connects you with the love of your life. This is why the childhood trauma is very, very important to be resolved early on. Or if, let's say, you watch this video right now because you just broke up with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, and you would like to somehow find the answers, my advice is to start dig deep inside of yourself. Go back to your childhood. If you need my support, I am a professional life and NLP master coach. I can help you reprogram your subconscious mind so you can continue loving yourself and create a harmony in your love life. Being around emotional, available, empathetic people can work wonders for you. You must be ready to be with people who want to be next to you at any race, at any level of life. It's really all about taking that first step and acknowledging, accepting, facing that there is something inside of you which doesn't belong to you and you want to remove it, and on its place to start sowing fruitful seeds which eventually will come up as flowers and beautiful fruits, which you and your partner, the love of your life, will be able to enjoy together. Why? Well, because you decided to take care of your own garden, your own soul. It's not your partner that leaves you, it's your fear and your abandonment childhood patterns, which unfortunately it's not your fault, but it will be your fault if you continue following old habits which do not belong to you. At some point in your life, there will be nobody else to blame but yourself if you don't start reprogramming your subconscious mind and to remove everything else which do not belong to you, which was part of your childhood experience, which was part of the habits which your parents or caregivers instill within you. Maybe consciously, maybe unconsciously, we don't know that, but what you know is that your relationship with the person next to you in your life is much more important and valuable. My question is, isn't that enough reason for you to change? Thank you very much, my lovely people, for everything, for the time. Please like this video, share it. This is the only way to exchange energies and my videos to continue rolling in the YouTube algorithm. This is the only way YouTube can recognize my work, and trust me, one video 15 minutes long, it's hours of making, creating. I'm so happy, I love to do it, but also I would love to continue doing it, and the only way me to continue doing these videos is if you like them and if you support me. You can also buy me a coffee, the link is down below. You can work with me one-on-one, life coaching and NLP to reprogram your subconscious mind, to gain clarity and guidance, to move you towards solutions and goals, and to achieve your greater purpose in life, both in love and career fields. I'm so happy to help you and to support you on your way to your soul calling. I'm sending you so much love, wisdom and truth, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.